Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. I finally put up a new emergency light, and this is my commercial electric. Yeah, that's it. I don't know the model number of this, but I know this one's by Commercial Electric, who is sort of, I guess, a Home Depot brand, and it's a generic unit. Everyone makes this style of emergency light. I'm not sure who the first person to ever make this emergency light is, but I think it's Lithonia. But this one is the first emergency light that I've ever gotten. Bought this for like 35 bucks a few years ago and had it in my collection ever since. Now this one, compared to the Lithonia, I forget the, I think it's the ELU2, ELU6, not really sure what the model number is for the Lithonia version. But this one I think is way better than the Lithonia. I've had a broken Lithonia before, and I never got to test it out in the dark. But I know for one thing, this is better. Mostly, I think it's better because all of the lamps, all of the LEDs in here illuminate. In the Lithonia version, the there's four LEDs, one in each corner, that do not illuminate. And when I had the broken version, I opened up the face of it, and there are no LEDs in there. There's the cutouts and everything. You have the mirror inside, but it does not have any LEDs on the circuit board, and it was so annoying, and it didn't look good. Hated it, returned it. It was broken anyway. So this, give you a little test here. All of the LEDs illuminate, and not sure if you can tell, it's actually really bright, really nice emergency light. So, following the wire over to the exit sign, it is my dual Lite Exquisite with battery backup. This, I'm going to show you the underside of it. In there is a fully incandescent with the original bulbs from the early 90s. Never used, got it brand new in the box, and I love this sign. I also have in my collection an AC only version of this. Pretty nice. Go over here on the side, you see the light and test button. Give it a little test here. It's a bit high. And there you go. You can see the emergency bulbs. If I don't drop this. Yeah, sorry, it's hard to reach. So, got a 6-volt battery up in there. And without further ado, let's get this into emergency mode. Alright, here we are. You can see the Commercial Electric is really nice, and it does spread the light and lights up the junk nicely. And I absolutely love generic units, mostly because all of the generics I have, at least, are actually pretty nice. I really want to do a thing where I go on Amazon and pick out like the cheapest, most generic unit I see and see how well it works. So stay tuned, that'll be coming up soon. But as you see, it does spread the light really nicely. And this is the only light that I have. Not using any other flashlight. Don't have a phone. Don't have a flash on my phone. Don't have any night lights on. This is the only light that I have here. So, it does a pretty good job. And going over to the dual light, this, you can see, emergency mode. This one, I forgot to mention before, this one gets really hot. These older bulbs, these incandescent bulbs, get really hot. Let's see, that one's pretty bright too. Love this sign, absolutely love it. And actually, I can open it up for you. Push in, pull down. There it is. That is really bright. It lights everything up. I'm going to take this out of emergency mode and show you how bright these old incandescent bulbs actually are. And here we are out of emergency mode. You can see power is restored, and lights are off. The only lights I have on are these. These bulbs are really, really bright. As you can see, it lights up everything around here, and also get really, really hot. These older bulbs do burn out, but I still love the old look and love how bright they are. This faceplate doesn't fall out unless it the whole thing, this whole sign, still getting used to. But if you put it at an angle there, you can take the face out and just have that. And there's kind of a rail system where you see that little metal piece sticking out there. It just slides along, sort of a plastic rail there. I'm not sure if I mentioned it before, but mostly the sign is plastic apart from the front and back. Like this front piece is metal, and at the top says push and pull down, or push and slide down, and including the back that is metal. Bottom is metal, sides are plastic, and the top is plastic there. So I'll put this back in. Let's see if I can do it while holding the camera. Nope, the red sliding out. Can I get that in? Oh, there we go. There we go. And I unscrewed one of those bulbs so you can see what it looks like when one is burnt out. I'm not really sure if you can see it on camera. Let me tell you, it looks 100 times better in person, and it doesn't look all that bright. Like you can see more detail in person than on camera. But the bright bulb, this is what it looks like when it's burnt out. So you can still see the sign. It still lights up nicely, but it's just slightly darker on one side. So you push the face in, push it, pull it down. Wait. There we go. And then we can just, there we go. Push this up. Push in. And there we go. It's back in place. And let me turn these lights back on. And there we go. One thing I wanted to mention too, this sign has the knockouts on the bottom for the light to shine down, but only when it's in emergency mode. Here, let me see here. Let me turn the lights back off. It doesn't shine that much until, give me 1 second. There we go. You can see it shines down when it's in emergency mode, but does not shine when it doesn't shine that well in not in emergency mode, as you can see, because the bulb is right there at the opening. And sign's back on. I mean, this light is back on. Love this light. I may buy the Lithonia again just to show you guys. So, not really sure what to do next. I really want to do a collection video. I tried doing a video on my collection. However, it was like a very long video, and unfortunately didn't have that much space on my phone, so it kept cutting off. I was going to do it in a few parts, but I didn't really want to do like different part videos just to show off my collection. There's not that many units in there. I don't have 100 units, but I tried to stop and explain and show you in great detail each and every unit, so it would not let me go through it all. But let me know what you want to see next. You want to see a generic unit? You want to see a name brand unit? You want to see an older? You want to see newer? Let me know down in the comments, because I read all of your comments. Love reading all of them. And not really a professional YouTuber, so sorry if this isn't the best setup, or I'm not the best at talking. Not a professional, just doing this for fun. It's one of my hobbies. So make sure you leave a comment down below, and I will see you in the next one.